The Minister of Health, in providing an update on the ongoing distribution of vaccination consent forms to parents, revealed that the response remains positive. It was noted that the Ministry of Health has been providing guidance to the Ministry of Education to ensure that all measures are put in place for the smooth reopening of schools.
Masking, social distancing, and of course sanitizing. And then we want to make sure that people are vaccinated. So once these four elements are in place, I think we can open schools and it would be in a much safer environment.
Ahead of the possible reopening of schools in September, President Irfan Ali had announced in July 2021 that the government will be sourcing the Pfizer vaccines, which has been approved for use on children ages 12 to 17 to vaccinate the country's adolescent population. Following this announcement, it was revealed by the PAHO WHO representative to Guyana, Dr. Louis Codina, that Guyana will receive 100,000 doses of the U.S.-made Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines in September to vaccinate 50,000 adolescents. While the Ministry of Education has recently begun distributing consent forms to parents whose children attend public schools, Minister Anthony noted that the ministry is also working with private institutions to ensure those students access to life-saving jobs.
Well, all schools, whether public or private, would have to comply with the requirements relating to COVID-19. The order does not make an exemption whether you're private or not. So this goes across the board for all schools, and similarly, through the Ministry of Education, we will be working with those private schools to ensure that children that meet the age requirement will be able to get vaccinated at those schools as well.
Earlier, it was reported that the Ministry of Health is working in tandem with the Ministry of Education to distribute consent forms to parents of children ages 12 to 17 to public schools. The minister maintained that while vaccination of the country's adolescent population is necessary, accessing the vaccine remains a choice. Meanwhile, the minister also announced that the long-awaited Johnson & Johnson single-shot vaccine is expected to arrive in the country on Monday.
The government of Guyana would have purchased 34,000 doses of J&J vaccines. This was a CARICOM initiative brokered with the African Union. It took us a while to get all the elements sorted out, but I'm pleased to say that by today we would be getting those vaccines. And once we receive those vaccines today, we'll then be able to roll it out into various communities.
Minister Anthony had previously signaled that the Johnson & Johnson vaccines will be sent to hinterland communities to make it easier for staff, since the geographical terrain in some of those areas are difficult to navigate. At present, 301,368 persons, or 58.7% of the adult population, have received a first dose of the COVID-19 vaccines, while 153,840 persons, or 30% of the adult population, is now fully immunized. Reporting for the HGP Nightly News, Kendell Richmond.